How's it going, fellow operators? My name is Travis or Shay. Welcome back, and even though I have a sit on my Hydroid, this is going to be one of the beginnings in the video. It is time for your daily dose of your vitamins and your N-double-T nutrients. Let's begin with one of the things that we'll be discussing. The obvious thing will be on your screen right now, but it will be on another video. So be informed that, yeah, Trinity Prime will be leaving soon, as well as Oran Prime access for you to get your Sayandana, your accessories, especially Oran Prime himself, just to buy. But remember, it'll be leaving, but Oran will be still in the game. Just that it's easy to farm for. Trinity Prime will be vaulted soon, so be warned about that. And we also have another update. I mean, we had an update, not another update, but an update that came with this one, which is with new weapons, especially with Hydroid Revisited involved in this one. So that's why you see me with Hydroid and no change, whatever, besides the immortal skin. So before we get anywhere further into this video, let me guys remind you that Hydroid's augments are still available with Cephalon Suda, and I think it was available for another faction, even though I'm looking at this right now. Shut up. Yeah, sorry. This was post video, even though I knew where it was coming from. So yeah, you can get Hydroid's augments from Cephalon Suda, and I think it's only Cephalon Suda. And also New Loka. So yeah, Cephalon Suda and New Loka. So let's go ahead and do some weapon testing, and I'll discuss about another video that will be coming up this week, and as well as a new schedule. So let's dive into the sim locker room and go ahead and take a look on Hydroid, as was with the Lenz and with some other weapon. And I think that's about it. I don't have everything else. It's still researching. So as you guys already know, this locker room already got a retouch. Well, not in style wise, but it has new features where you can, well, obviously change the enemy level. You can pause AI, kill enemies, Warframe invisibility, and friendly fire. In other words, if you have another player with you, or you want to invite someone into your smart room, you can. That's been done since last update, but hey. And I'm gonna change up the Lenz build since, well, it's a work in progress, and progress can be made. So be remembered. You have to remember yourself. Travis, why? Oh shit, why the hell you gotta do this? But the reason why I'm gonna go with viral instead with this is because there are some armor stripping I can do. So, oh wait. So let's go ahead and discuss about Hydroid. And I'm gonna show you this build anyway. But basically, Hydroid's base armor is now at 200. He gained, I think, extra bit of health or shield. So it makes it so you can have more health, and you can survive longer though. Of course, do I have a potato? Oh, I do. Of course, with the armor itself, it's 200. However, if you end up having steel fiber, you get additional armor, which is 110. That will be up to 220 armor increase, which in total gives you what you're looking at right now. Hey, Hydroid, why are you smoking a blunt? Seriously, D, how does this keep happening when we get armor at this number? I cannot explain. Also, if you have a full set of Arcane Guardian, I'm not saying, oops, not that again. Rank 1, rank 2, I mean a full set, a fully ranked Arcane Guardian. Stop. Then you, my friend, are actually good, because you get 20% chance of 60% arm for 20 seconds, but it works on damage, so you survive a little bit longer. Although, to get extra armor, you would not use this. However, in the case, with Arcane Guardian being such thing, you're getting 252 armor, if I'm correct. That means you'll be getting 672 armor in Hydroid when this procs. Ain't that good? I bet it is. So, already with Hydroid, let's take a look at what they changed. Of course, they didn't change much, but let's discuss its abilities, obviously. So, everything may look the same name, but not exactly a name. And Tempest Barrage can actually do armor stripping, a possible armor stripping, depending on how you want to. But I will make a build to make an armor strip because Hydroid is just. I mean, I have Hydroid before. It's just that I didn't want to get rid of him because, well, rework, revisit. That means I'm doing the same thing for Zephyr if they hit Zephyr. And I'm sorry that I do not have that. It's laggy for you guys, but let's take a look at Hydroid's abilities. His first ability is, what was it? Tempest Barrage, which actually causes a rainstorm. His second ability is Tidal Surge, which I almost fall off, which allows you to push yourself or hurl yourself toward with a pool of water, waving down on enemies and moving into a different location. Second ability is, well, Undertow, which just does this. You can move, but it costs more energy. But when you don't move, you're still draining your energy. And last but certainly not least, the fourth ability allows you to release the Kraken. Oh god. Now look carefully at this. Can someone explain to me why? Why? It's creepy looking, but it actually releases the Kraken. So, you notice abilities as usual, and they actually revisit his visuals. But let's take a look deeper at what they did. So first and foremost, if you do Tempest Barrage and do it again, you can hold it down to actually increase the range, and I think increase the damage too, which is actually alright. As well as with Tidal Surge, it does not do that much. It just keeps you slide as usual. And let's go ahead into the fourth one, which is Tentacle Swarm, or Hentai Swarm as everyone want to call it, with this weird looking Kraken. But if you hold it down longer, you get a little more range and more duration, and the Kraken still comes up. And of course, you cannot be on top of him. It's weird. Yeah, it's weird. I cannot explain. But it's interesting to some people. I don't know how the heck this is a thing already. But yeah, they have charge abilities, and as well as Undertow, you can now cast your abilities with the use of Undertow, like Tempest Barrage or Tidal Surge, which is actually pretty good, and Tentacle Swarm. Even though that you have the Kraken on top of you, which is still weird, but I think you can, yeah, you can still charge abilities while you're in Undertow to make it more time lapse and more range. And it looks weird when you actually see this. It actually kills my frames. Let's get out of this because it's gonna kill my frames even more. Oh god, I'm sorry, but with the help of this, you can also do the same thing for Tidal Surge, for Tempest Barrage. So let's hold it down. Even though you don't have to activate your ability, you can just hold it down and charge it. You can do it again as well too, and you get the time resets. So isn't this good? Yeah. But with armor stripping, I have not seen that good yet, and it is weird. So let's show you something interesting. Did you know you can reveal the Kraken when you are on the wall? Yeah, you. Oh god, that's big. Oh man, I did not expect that to be small of a wall, but that is a big Kraken. Sorry, that really came out of nowhere. But yes, and yes, it makes, so basically in terms, it makes Hydroid make it more survivable, even a little bit longer than normal. Well, let's try with some units like the Corpus Tech. Let's try 3 and ooh, yeah, and scale up to the max. And Real did a video about this. I mean, about the Lenz being viral. It can be, and it can be. So let's go ahead and do that and simulate. So I'm gonna go ahead and get my energy back. Oh wait, I do. And what I'm gonna do next is actually pull these enemies in. So Undertow. And this is gonna show you what happens when you do it with Corpus. Now there was a way to pull the enemies in. Like I can't even. Oops. I can't even actually pull them in. But let me just hold this down and actually fool around with them. Yeah, let's have on my tentacles. Even though that's just gross already. And you can jump out of it too. Oh, that's a new thing. You can also jump out of your... Hold on, let me show you. Oops, sorry. And I died. Let me show you this again. You can also activate your Undertow while jumping under. And you can jump out of it as well too. See? Well, let's try this at high pitch range and boom. Oops. Activate again. Dang. And it reveals the Kraken. So let me just hit this at range. It can do viral. We don't want to make it too much of a Hydroid. We just want to keep it on schedule. But yeah, it does a little bit more crowd control because of the AI abilities. Let me get my ammo back. And you can still do damage because it's pulling enemies around like heck. So let me show you what the Lenz can do. It can do blast damage, but I can also make it so it can do viral, but it's less likely. But since it's cold, you can get viral out of this. Wait, is this enemy ragdolling? Is he? Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Now, of course, let's discuss about the Lenz real quick. The Lenz is a 1-2 punch bow. This is a loud bow, so I test this with Ivara. This will not work with Ivara's prow, even though it kind of does. It's just that when you shoot the bow, prow will disable and then re-enable itself back because you're not using an automatic weapon. However, it's not the greatest use with Ivara, but it's the greatest use as an AoE for some crowd control differences. So just like what I saw with Hydroid and with this bow, you can use it like that. Now let me discuss one thing here. You cannot do it at this range. Well, here's what happens when you do it at this range. Let me show you what the heck I'm doing. 1, 2. This is why you do not use it at your own range. There are cheats where you can do it with Fault, because Real did a video on that. He did it well done. But this bow right here will kill you if you're not careful. Just like the SAR and Rip the Tonkor, just like the Tonkor. So when it does a 1-2 punch, it can do AoE on code and can do some blasts. But you can actually modify this for viral when you're facing, you know, Corpus units, the Flesher units like the, what was it, the Infested, and also armor stripping. You can also do it with frames that can armor strip in order for you to use viral on this bow. Now remember I said 1-2 punch? Let's show you this again. Bow, 1, 2. See, I did it in sync. So when that second one comes in, you're going to experience cold damage, and then the blast damage will kick in and can kill you or push enemies out of the way. Of course, it works well with viral, to be straightforward. Now let's get back a little bit of Hydroid, to be straightforward and honest, before we continue on. Hydroid can actually potentially armor strip as seen in some videos. Oops. But let's take a look at this ballistica and make it out to, I think, 100. That way it's safer than... Oops. Wrong one. Let's try 3 ballistic because... Oops. You know what? Let's try like this and see what we can do. So let's try curve undertow. And I'm using curve undertow for... Oops. How did I get one shot at first of all? Oh, this sniper. Curve undertow. I mean, Tempest Barrage. And it can do corrosive when you have the augment because I'm using it on my build. I may do it better, especially if you have more strength. Let me try doing, oh wait, with more strength and now, since I don't see that much potential in armor stripping, yeah, but in another way, it can do some CC with this, as well as, well, I mean, with some CC on this, and a little bit more CC on, what was it, on this ability, the Tentacle Swarm. And where are all the enemies at? They're hiding? Because I'm going to get one shot. Yep, here they go. I knew it. They're hiding somewhere. And you can actually make them drown. So let's show you again. Let me see if I can do this again. Can I actually get arm stripping? Well, maybe not. But it does give it a chance to do corrosive, which can obviously, well, maybe soon turn into... Go up here. And turn into health. Rip that armor and turn to health, maybe. But yeah. Hydroid could be some sort of good frame, but not the greatest thing ever. Let me try to make this increase even more and more damage. Ooh, it slammed her really hard. And that's for the finale. Let's do that Tentacle Swarm. I think it should be on all areas now, with that Kraken being revealed. And you can also release it on here. So let's try to... Let me try to walk around and see if there's any more enemies. Yep. I think I actually landed on here. Like, what is she doing? Yeah, I know this is a long video, but I want to get something across. But yeah, she could be a... she could be... Hydroid could be a tanky frame, but not with snipers. You get one shot at... Wait a minute, I played at 130. Oh, I played at 130. That's how I got one shot at. Makes sense. And now she's gonna run away. Stop running away from me! But the question is, I really wonder how you do it. I probably have to make it on our video. So, hold on. Stop running away. And every time you use Tentacle Swarm, you can end up using it on yourself because it works when you're using Undertow, especially in this area. So whenever you're on Undertow, that area you're on Undertow with will be the area you'll release this with. Let's just go ahead and die. We'll actually go ahead and get back up and kill these enemies because it's not working. I'll explain in another video if they can armor strip or not. Okay, so Hydroid was said and done, but let's give you that test on if it can work with Ivara. So let's show you this again with Ivara. Don't matter what build you're using, let's just focus on the Prowl. The Prowl, see, every time, let me show you again. Yep, the Prowl doesn't actually work well, even though it lets you go back into Prowl, but still, you get caught, and that 1 second could lead you to dying within endgame runs. See, let's show you this again. And boom. See, it doesn't work well with Prowl, but I know it can work well with something. Navigator. Yeah. Let's do this loop-de-loop. I know I'm boring you guys, but man, it's something a little bit more fun that if you guys didn't know that it can work with Navigator, now you know. Especially where with some spy units you can probably work well with. What else you can obviously use this for? Well, not this build. You can use this with Nidus, but we're gonna use Nidus. We're gonna use Corpus Tech again. Let me simulate. No, kill allies. Let me simulate the Corpus Tech. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oops. Get rid of and do this again. Why can't I get the Corpus Tech out? 5, no. And even though I'm using fire roll, simulate 6 enemy spawn. I'm gonna probably die. I'm gonna give it my 1-2 punch. Let's just mess around with it. Stacks. I know I need more, but whatever. And boom. This is what Tactical Potato spoke about in his video. You are familiar with this. But with the Corpus, it's actually disgusting. It can work well with fire roll. Trust me, they don't have to worry about the shield. It's the health that they have to worry about. Oh, and don't get too close with them. You will trigger stacks immediately. What else could be good? Well, since you are using CC with Nidus, you can also use CC, say with me, for Falben. Especially with with those excavation runs on on Hydroid. Oh, I'm gonna die if I don't. Oh god, oh god, oh. Whoo! Bang. Falben works well with this. I know this is a long video, but I just want to get my point across. What shot me? What the French toast? Okay, you are going to die right now. Goodbye. And y'all gonna die. So it works when you hit an enemy, but not with all of them, because it takes more damage to kill all of them. So it works well involving with the net, and it can actually sync well with it too. No problem, no hassle, no issue, no turret. But what about a frame? Well, let's try another, and maybe my last frame for this video. Harrow. Now Harrow, oh god, you have no idea what you're gonna be in with. Okay, I do have a slight. I took off my point strike just for the sake of the build, but I will put it back on because I need to reform on this thing once again. So bear with me, guys. We're gonna try this one last time, and let's use this. You're gonna see what I'm gonna do in just a second. Yeah, keep coming. Come to me. Oh, I'm using the wrong build. Okay, let's get them in here. And all here. And show you what happens when we use the Lenz with this. It can, well, it almost had potential orange crit, but man. Oh, there it goes. Yup. It's busted. This weapon is busted. Let's try to give you a instant replay. Wait, let me actually make sure I got the build right, because I don't want to make sure. Yeah, I don't have point strike on here, that's why. But it can red crit with point strike. Let's switch up the build and make it more deadly. Yeah. Yeah. 6 enemies spawn. And take your best shot. Come on. Come on. And it has more duration too, that's why. And before we die. Whoop. See? It does more numbers. This Harold makes any weapon nuts. Well, kind of, but still, can make it nuts. It's nuts. If Harold were to armor strip, it will be nuts. If Harold had critical multiplier, it'll be nuts. But augments, it's too early. So yeah, this can actually be a slightly good bow with some frames. It could be good for, it's an AoE bow, which is, I think, a first, maybe? I think Torrid is still an AoE bow as well, and the Sunny Star. No, I mean, AoE bow. AoE weapon, like the Torrid, the Sunny Star. But man, and the Pox. But this bow can have its different variations of builds, just not leaning towards status. But with Real's build, it has potential to be one. And let me try to add one more thing before we wrap up the video. I know this is very long, but we're gonna wrap it up right now. For the sake of this, if you were to get a ribbon for this, best advice is get multi-shot and status chance if you can. Tell me if you have it. Tell me if how it worked. Tell me if it's still low, because I want to know. Because the status on here is very low. Let's show you the status on this again. Yeah, it's 14.7 with the... I mean, yeah, I'm using a stat mod, but it will be replaced. Don't worry. Don't worry. Don't judge me yet. But it will be replaced soon. I want to know because I really, really care. If yes, critical multiplier or critical multiplier, critical damage, dang son, you will be dealing more numbers than ever. But guys, this is almost like the Dread, except it does AoE and can orange crit and more potential to it. But what do you think about this build? I want to know your guys' opinions. I'm not going to cut too much part out. I think I almost made it straightforward. But I will do a video for Hydroid and maybe Hydroid Prime, as well as talk about the build for the Lenz. And I'll discuss a little more about the Sakti and other the weapons that we have for listed here. You know, the Guando or Guandeo, the Sakti, the Jack Kusar. That one's an interesting one. Because I don't have it yet, but I will be building it soon. But anyway, guys, let's go and wrap it up right here and right now. So, if you enjoyed your stay, don't forget to leave a like and want to see. And, let me rephrase that again. If you enjoy your stay, don't forget to leave a like and worth your time. Make sure to subscribe. And my name is Travis or Shay. To fellow operators, let's go ahead and wrap it up. I'll see you later.